Hey guys, Sincere bringing you another video and welcome to PBE testing of Yone. And yes, I said the champion's name right. So, we are playing him for the first... Well, no, actually, this is the second time I'm actually playing him. We just played a game on PBE. Unfortunately, one of my teammates didn't connect to the whole game because it's PBE and bugs happen all the time. So that was a 4v5 game, but it did allow me to learn more about the champion. You'll notice I'm not running Conqueror this game. I'm running Hail of Blades. This is just an experiment to see how it goes. I wasn't that impressed with Conqueror. It took so long as this champion to kind of stack it up, and I think he's more, you know, yes, there's going to be a direct comparison with Yasuo, who's right there. It feels to me that Yone is similar, sure, but it might be he's more of an assassin than Yasuo is, because he is more all-in. So this is going to be a weird lane. You know, we've got the cinematic lane right now, Yasuo versus Yone. And here we go. Okay, this is a bit weird. So I will say in my first game that I played Yone, I did get very confused sometimes. I was naturally kind of getting confused, and I kept thinking I was playing Yasuo, because obviously the Q is so similar. So there we go. Could PTA be good? Yeah, that would be the other thing I would try. So Conqueror didn't seem that great to me. I'm trying Hail of Blades, and the other one would be PTA. So, yeah. Oh, I also learned, by the way, don't think that you're immune in your spirit. Homar Jr., welcome to you for 5 months. So I did a dum-dum thing that I tower dove in my spirit, and I was like, oh, sweet, I can tower dive and then bounce back when my spirit dies. No, it's a shared health pool. If you die in spirit mode, you're dead. That is your health bar. So don't think that you're immune in that way, like I did. Interesting. You're from Mexico. Very nice. Nice bot lane. And also, Son Vegito 89. Thank you so much, dude, for the 13 months of subscription. So if you're watching in Twitch right now, feel free to ask questions, because there's, you know, you guys may have the same questions that the YouTube audience will have, and I can answer them here, and it kind of saves people, you know, asking them and wanting to know stuff about the champion. And obviously, this is only my second game of the champion, so it's not exactly expert status here, but I know a bit. Yeah, if you die if your spirit dies when you press E, you die as Yone. It's not separated. By the way, I always forget to mention this sometimes, but I always want to. Reminding people this is on PBE, so we're PBE testing. That means a couple things that you need to take in consideration. One, I'm lagging more than normal, and I know to some people 150 ping isn't that bad, but I'm used to 20. I have the luxury of 20 ping, so for me, this feels really laggy. Like, very bad in terms of lag. So that's one thing. Second thing, you also have to remind yourself we have a range of skill levels in the game. And obviously you have some people from North America who aren't lagging. You've got some Europeans that aren't. So do take that into consideration. But definitely the one that, like, you know, there's different ranks here. Okay. So his E reminding people, you do want to use that at the beginning of combat, because you do bonus damage. So when you're in spirit form, you're doing the exact same damage you would be doing with your auto attacks and your Q and your W. Everything does the same. The difference being, at the end of your spirit, 25% of the damage you dealt, like, goes to that champion as well. So that's bonus damage, basically, that you do want to make sure you're putting on by using the spirit form. So, you know, at the beginning of a team fight and everything like that, do use it. Does he have a mana bar? Nope, no mana bar. Same as Yasuo. I don't exactly... Again, there's a 500 number down here. Again, unless I'm being dumb, I don't even know. I guess it's the shield? Maybe? I don't exactly know why that 500 number is even there. But, yeah. His E is like Echo Ultimate. Yes, his E is like Echo Ultimate. Think of it as Echo Ultimate and Z Ultimate combined. That you can, you know, rewind yourself back to your body, but you don't heal like Echo Ultimate. But the more damage you do in your spirit form, there's a little pop at the end like Z mark, basically. Oh, that's the timer for the E? Oh, interesting. Okay, there you go. It's the timer for the E. Today we learned. Uh-oh. Again, can use that as a escape. So one thing straight away that I was a bit like, I'm a bit more used to it this game already, so that's good. But it honestly, you know, it does feel a little bit confusing. Let's go, baby. Let's go back. It does feel a bit confusing when you're so used to Yasuo naturally, and because they feel so similar with their Qs. He does feel like an immobile Yasuo. And I said earlier, I believe, he honestly, Yone feels like a more assassin version of Yasuo. The reason why I say that is, I can't believe I'm going to say this, Yasuo has good survivability. Because Yasuo has got his Wind Wall, which, you know, Wind Wall's annoying. But Yasuo's also got his E, mobility, right? Yone has his third Q is mobility. That's about it. He's got his ultimate, but you don't really generally want to waste that, obviously. So in terms of mobility, I think Yone is more, I have to all in these fights because I have no escape anyway. Where Yasuo, he can kind of dash in and out of combat or have his Wind Wall to have safety. Yone doesn't have that. So item build, by the way, there may be other item builds floating around, obviously. But the one that I'm just going to do for now is going to be reminiscent of Yasuo's. You know, Yone has the double crit. So because he has the same double crit, I'm just going to build... Nice. I'm just going to build this kind of same build. I'm going to go Phantom Dancer. Whoa, hello. I'm going to go Phantom Dancer into Infinity Edge. And there's that. I have heard, yeah, people on Twitter are saying he's like a less obnoxious Yasuo. So that's a good thing, right? I think that's a positive. I think that's not a bad thing. So again, doing damage there obviously gives me more damage in the trade. Even if it doesn't look like you're going to do well in the trade, you have to remind yourself. Again, the W feels a bit weird, I will say. It kind of feels like it needs to have, like, it's got... I don't know, it maybe needs, like, because just pressing W with Smart Cast, there's no indicator at all. That was pretty good. Ah! Oh, I mucked up. I missed the Q. Okay, there we go. Not bad. We're learning. We're learning. He honestly feels really fun. I'll say that straight away. I'm having fun with this champion. And this is only my second game. Again, it's hard. It's hard to... It's hard to explain. It honestly feels... What's the right way to say this? Without just saying what it might sound obvious. It is a different... It's like... So you know, like, there are some champions that, like, you can play them in different play styles depending how you build and depending how you itemize and all that, right? And depending what rune you take. It honestly feels that Yone... or Yone, whatever, it more feels like he's more like... Nice, there we go, we're learning. It kind of feels more that it's like you locked in Yasuo, but instead of picking the projectile Yasuo, you just chose the more melee-orientated, all-in orientated version. Like... It was weird. It doesn't really, to me at least, and I don't think this is a bad thing, it doesn't feel like it's a completely new champion. It just feels like it's an extension of Yasuo. Or like an alternate version, which in essence is what it is. Ooh! Don't know if he should have done that. So we used our spirit there to just cause a little bit of confusion, which is always nice. Yone or Lilia better champ? I think Lilia's really bad. So, you know, our Lilia this game is not doing bad, which is good. But I have, you know, in my ranked adventures since her release, literally, I'm not even kidding, I've not seen one. Not seen one person playing Lilia in ranked. So, That kind of says everything. I could have actually gone back. I was close enough to get PD, I think. But that was good. I like his combo. It feels very clean, is what I'd say, which is always nice. So obviously with the E, if some people are like, I don't see the point in the E, like if it's supposed to be a safety tool, it's more for this, that you could like bully someone away, but then, oh, I'm going to all in and I'm safe. Like that's the idea of it. It's kind of like a poke tool. Okay. And that's the biggest thing so far that I'm having in you know, learning him, is I'm having to remind myself, use the E. Make sure you're using the E. Oh. Kind of think there could be a slow in that, by the way, when you're returning to your body. Oh, I went the wrong way. When you're returning to your body, maybe there could be a slow. Well, so reminding everybody, you know, the team's doing well. We've said already, there's a bit of rating differences potentially. Most people in the game were gold or platinum, but the main focus is getting my opinions about the champion and stuff. That's the main focus. And yeah, I like him. I guess a big question to some people would be, will I be playing him? Hard question to answer. Because again, I've always said, if you want to climb consistently, you need to play consistent champions. Yasuo is not a consistent champion. And not weirdly, I would probably say Yone is going to be a less consistent version of Yasuo. So in my recommendation of if you want to climb, I don't know if I could recommend picking this champ. He's fun, but that's where you as an individual are going to be like, what do I rate more? Having fun or being consistent? I can't answer that question for you. But yeah. Someone's saying just don't put Yone is broken in the title. Don't worry. First thing, he's not broken. I can probably say that. He's a high skill champion for sure, like Yasuo. High risk, high reward. If you do well, you'll go legendary. If not, you're going to go 0 and 10. It's that type of champ. That's not broken. Ooh. I missed! I missed my ultimate! Does his E make him do more damage? Kinda. It doesn't make him do more damage as he's dealing it. He's doing more damage when he returns to his body. There's a pop. That the 25% of the damage you deal when you're in spirit form, 25% of that gets dealt as you go back to your body. So it's like a Z mark, like a Z ultimate. So yeah. But yeah, as I've always said, be careful with content creators like overhyping a champion. He's fun, he's good, but this champion is gonna clearly be another type of champion that's a separation in skill and knowledge in order to make him work. His kit to me is definitely not broken. If anything, like if people wanted to be like, oh, he's broken, well then you'd have to 100% call Yasuo broken. And I know some people probably would call Yasuo broken, but yeah, like it's a different play style to Yasuo, similar but different, and I would put Yasuo as a stronger version-ish, kinda, but that doesn't mean Yone is bad, or Yone is bad, sorry. Can his body get hit when he uses E? I believe so, yes. And again, reminding people, if I show, again, I can't show you right now, I will next time. Well, I can, look. If I take damage from this Yasuo, my health, oh wait, maybe his body can't. So again, that's the use of the E. We actually lived there because I used my E. And someone said, no, his body apparently can't be hit. Okay, never mind, I was wrong. I looked at my body there and I think actually it looked like it was untargetable. So maybe your body can't be hit. Yeah, there was no health bar over my body, so I'm guessing it can't be hit. Actually, guys. I'm getting used to it. I like it. I like it. Huzzy likes. I will also say, I think Halo Blade is definitely better than Conqueror. And I say this, it might not be. this is obviously my second game, but last game playing Conqueror, this game Halo Blade, it feels better. Like, Halo Blade just feels better. I have more strength in the fight straight away, naturally. Death Eater 8, thank you so much, dude, for 28 months. Massive appreciate. So, yeah, I might lean towards Halo Blade, but the next one I would try is PTA. I would try PTA over Conqueror again, personally. I think you just need more in the strength levels and how you want to play this champion. It feels like you need to get more strength early. So yeah. What Yasuo's saying there is true. If you guys didn't know, this champion does 3 types of damage. He does physical damage, he does magic damage, and he does true damage. So yeah, so he uses 2 blades. Every second auto does 50%. So if I go up an auto, watch the damage numbers. So physical, and then you can see both these two are split, right? Because that's 2 types of damage on his second auto attack with the demon sword. Ooh. I like it, man. I like it a lot. So again, this game did turn into a bit of a stomp, which I don't love stomps, but, you know, we're showing the champion, I guess, which isn't bad. Ooh, be tanky, boy. Alright. There's no point going back, actually. Not yet. So his percentage health, by the way, on his W is 5 to 6% max health physical damage and 5 to 6% max health magic damage. Oof. Can the second auto crit? I'd presume so. It's not bad damage, actually. That was a really tanky Scion. Not bad. One thing I will say is weirding me out a little bit. He's got a passive that wants you to auto-attack, but because his Q is like Yasuo's, is such a short cooldown, you're just pressing Q a lot. You're not necessarily auto-attacking all the time. So, yeah. So his ultimate does that amount of damage. So yeah, his ult, by the way, does physical and magic damage, both. So his auto attacks do physical and magic. His ult does physical and magic. His Q does physical. His W does magic and physical and percentage health damage. His E does... Is this the true damage? Is the pop true damage? I don't know. Hang on. Holy. Did you guys see that? That was nuts. So yeah, when Spirit Form ends, Yone snaps back to his body and repeats. It's now 35% of all damage he dealt to champions during this time. He may recast this, blah, blah, blah. Is the damage dealt in that time true damage? Or where does his true damage come in? Because someone said he has all 3. Where does... Again, I don't want to get this wrong. Where's his true damage? Apparently, someone said it is the pop. Apparently, the pop is the true damage. I don't know where it says that, though. Unless I'm blind. Am I blind? I might be blind. Leaving your body gaining 10% movement speed. When in spirit form ends, Yone snaps back to his body and repeats 35% all damage he dealt to the champion during this time. Repeated damage. I guess it's just a percentage of the damage, and that's true damage. So I guess that's the true damage. That's kind of crazy. On the wiki, it says true damage. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so the pop is true damage. Like the Z mark, basically. Ooh, did he get rid of that? Oh. Again, his auto attacks do a lot of damage, by the way. Again, obviously there's a bit of weakness level here, but... Oh my god! Whoa. So again, I don't want to blow this out of proportion. This is where we need to settle down, everybody. One, I'm quite fed. Secondly, the enemy team is quite far behind. So it's just, it's right now, this is just a big imbalance. If they were all obviously on even strength, they wouldn't be getting one shot like that. But that was really cool. Let's not, you know, that was awesome. I like that. Huzzy likes. Oh, I like this. I'm getting used to it more. Naturally, obviously, the more I play it, the more I'm going to get used to it. KGC Taipan, thank you so much, dude, for 11 months being a subscriber. Okay. Let's go back to safety. Oh my god, I like this. Oh, do I like this more than Yasuo? Again, you don't have to like something more than the other thing just because something's new. Oh, I like it a lot. Ooh, okay. So I don't think this champion's... Oh, yeah, by the way, again, confirming everybody, you can queue over walls with your third Q. I don't think he's a great lane phase champion. Right? I think he's a scaling champion, which naturally he's going to be. Again, we've got, by the way, 100% crit right now because we have the 2 crit items. Next, I think it's natural. It's basically, again, we said Yasuo v2 with the current meta and everything and how the item is. I'd go Death's Dance next because I think the item is just insanely busted. And it just gives you so much more survivability than you should actually have. So yeah, Death's Dance is what I'd go next in current meta. Right, damn, this champion. So again, this is a very big stomp. And again, reminding people, we didn't go, hey, all the low rating people on one team. We just got people in. I asked what their rank was. It was averaging gold and platinum. But as we said earlier, it's PBE. There's going to be differences between... Some people might not be playing their role, their champion, that they normally play. Some people are going to be lagging more. So yeah, please do take that in consideration. I know it's really cool to watch this and it's really fun. And oh my god, this champion's insane. But keep it into some perspective. Okay, that is pretty good though. I'm going to be honest. That's not bad. But yeah, keep it into some perspective that, you know, I don't think it's overpowered. This is just a very fed situation. So yeah. I'm getting used to it though. What I will say, you know, forget the damage numbers. This is just a fed Yone. You know, if I was a fed Zed, fed Yasuo, very similar damage would be being done. What's interesting to me, right, is obviously Yone has very low mobility. Well, is his mobility, is it made up for the fact that you can do that? That you can just walk up, do all the damage, and then snap back to safety? It's interesting. Nashiro, thank you so much for being a sub for 1 year. But there we go, guys. That is the Yone video that we'll be uploading first. If you guys want me to do anything else with this champion, feel free to leave suggestions. I do think he is a mid laner, 99% of it. I think he's a mid. I'm sure there's going to be people trying him in AD carry, jungle. I'm sure it's going to happen. Top lane, maybe. But I don't know. With what I will say, you know, being... I think people are like, oh, Huz, what about top lane? Honestly, I really don't think top. But we went 15, 1, 7, 180, and then damage-wise doing quite a lot of damage. But I don't think top lane, because of how bad his mobility is in lane phase, a Crocodile, a Darius, all this type of thing, I think they would just kill him. I don't think that he would be able to get away from a Darius with Ghost, and he will just die. So I don't think he can go top lane. I think mid lane is his best bet. But that is Yone. That's my first video of me playing it. Thanks everybody very much for taking part. Again, reminding people, the people in this game, different ratings, different backgrounds, different roles and everything. So thank you all so much for playing. It was a bit of a stop, but at least we got to learn more about the champion. Oh, and good point. That's something that someone said. We should look at the damage breakdown. So that's my total damage. But what's interesting is physical damage, Magic damage. Okay, so the magic damage wasn't that impressive, to be honest. So clearly is way more physical than magic. But then true damage as well, so there's a little bit of true damage there too. So he does do 3 types of damage, but it's mainly physical. So there you go. And someone's saying, you know, yeah, let me know what you guys think when it comes to balance. Do you think he's balanced? So far, I'd say I don't think he's overpowered. Again, the game before this, yes, it was a 4v5 because our Nautilus didn't connect, but I was against a Swain, and there was like, it felt like there was sod all I could do against a Swain. So I don't think this is just a free, I'm going to own everything champion anyway. But someone just said a suggestion. What about his E, if that is what looks to be his bread and butter, like that enables him more than anything else? You press E, you ult in, you're really far away from your body, so if you get in trouble, like Echo, you just E back. Maybe they should limit how far he can be away, and then he just snaps back if he goes out of range. Maybe that could be the fix. But, I don't know. Shagexy, or Shegsy, thank you so much for 6 months. LOLO. But that is going to be it, everybody. That is my first impression video of Yone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the champion down below. And as a fun thing, if you made it all the way to the end, let's do a giveaway. Riot recently gave me some Spirit Blossom Vein codes. I've got, I think I'm giving 2 away in the loot video. If you've not watched my Spirit Blossom loot video, go do that, get yourself entered. But in this video, we'll give away 1 code, can be for any region. Just be a subscriber, like the video, and leave your leave a comment. What do you think of Yone down below? And also include your region and summoner name to get yourself entered. But that's going to be it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.